हेलो माय फ्रेंड। कैसे हो आप?
Hello, hello. I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine यार. It's glad catching up with you after a long
Yeah.
time. First of all, अच्छा लग
I
रहा
think I think the GTA 6 and us meeting bet is still on.
है. Virtual meetings
I
don't
think it
talk,
started
brother.
as a joke, but now it's getting serious.
It is actually getting serious. देख ले यार, GTA 6 की रिलीज डेट कब
I
है?
have no clue. And I don't have a clue about when we're going to meet also. So it's
Oh,
clueless all across.
it's good to have you, brother. My brother Ishaan,
Yeah.
a Manchester United fan and a close friend for a long time. How have you
Oh,
been,
yes.
brother?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Yeah.
मैं एकदम सही हूँ भाई. मुझे याद है जब इनिशियली जब हम दोस्त बने थे. एंड वी ऑलवेज फाइंड टॉपिक्स टू टॉक अबाउट, है ना? कि
Yeah.
फुटबॉल गेम अप. एंड आई रिमेम्बर यू टेलिंग मी, ओ यार हाँ मैं आई सपोर्ट यूनाइटेड. और फिर मैंने जब तुझे डिसअपॉइंटिंगली तेरी शक्ल पे जो आई, जब मैंने बताया मैं चेल्सी फैन जब मैं चेल्सी फैन हूँ मुझे अभी वो शक्ल
But
याद है तेरी, अभी
I
भी.
mean, considering that apparently almost everyone in the world supports Manchester United, I have never organically met a Manchester United fan. None of my friends are Manchester United fans.
Really?
I mean,
So,
it's
so what are they
so.
supporting?
No, I won't say none of them. I think that's kind of an exaggeration. There is one, but I met him through a friend.
अच्छा. Otherwise, that's
He
very
invited
funny,
me
man.
to his place to watch a football match, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm also a Manchester United fan." And then we looked at each other sadly, and we were like, "Okay." This is this is around like 8 9 years ago. So yeah, in the happy era, I have not met a Manchester United fan to share my happiness with.
Dude, that's very funny because पता है जब मैं बड़ा हो रहा था ना, मुझे चेल्सी फैन बहुत कम मिलते थे और हर जगह मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड फैन मिलते थे. और गिनाती थी फिर मुझे बोले भाई, क्योंकि तुम लोग जीतते थे ज्यादातर ऑब्वियसली. एंड आई रिमेम्बर व्हेन ग्रोइंग अप, हमारी तो राइवलरी
Yeah.
तो बहुत बड़ी थी यार. मशहूर थी हमारी राइवलरी यार. फर्गी मरीनियो एंड फर्गी,
Yeah, I
एक्स
think we've grown
फर्गी.
up a lot. We've already grown up when the rivalry started when Mourinho came in.
या
I
या
think
या
that's when the actual rivalry started. We've already grown up then.
या डेफिनेटली, एकदम.
I think we're too old.
नो. दिल से जवान है हम, जान नहीं, दिल से
दिल से
जवान.
दिल से ही जवान है सिर्फ.
मुझे यार ये बताओ, तुम यूनाइटेड फैन को सी एवरीवन हैज अ स्टोरी भाई. देख, मेरी तो स्टोरी तुम भी जानते हो शायद. एंड मैंने चेल्सी कैसे देखना शुरू किया था, मेरा तो करीब. बट आई रिमेम्बर क्लियरली वॉचिंग फुटबॉल अराउंड 2006 2007. ठीक है,
Hmm.
स्पेशली मरीनियोज लास्ट फुल सीजन. अच्छा. एंड
Right.
जिसमें रोनाल्डो बर्स्ट थ्रू दैट सीजन इन द प्रीमियर
Right.
लीग. यू नो दैट रोनाल्डो रूनी वाला जो कॉम्बिनेशन बैठा था उस सीजन आप लोगों का. मुझे अभी वो सीजन याद है. एंड दैट वाज द सीजन वेयर आई प्रॉपर्ली वॉच फुटबॉल फॉर वन, एक प्रॉपर सीजन मैंने सारे फुटबॉल मैचेस देखे थे. व्हाट इज योर स्टोरी भाई विशाल? हाउ डिड यू स्टार्टेड फॉलोइंग यूनाइटेड और
There
फुटबॉल
is
इन
no
जनरल?
story. I think it was just circumstance.
हम्म.
So basically, I used to watch ESPN a lot,
हम्म.
and ESPN used to have Sports Center,
हाँ.
right? I
हाँ,
think it was
I
Sports
remember.
Center if I
हाँ,
remember
स्पोर्ट्स
correctly.
सेंटर था, स्पोर्ट्स सेंटर
So
बोलते थे,
yeah,
हाँ.
and I think my evenings were spent watching ESPN, and I used to watch any sport that used to come on, right?
हम्म.
And live matches उस time आते नहीं थे.
हम्म.
So they used to show highlights, right?
हम्म.
So I started. In fact, it's very funny. I started watching. I saw this team that plays in red, and that was actually Liverpool. Okay, and I'm watching,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, yeah, this is entertaining, right? This is a good sport to watch.
हाँ.
And then suddenly another red team comes in,
हम्म.
and it has David Beckham.
ओ.
And I start watching the same team, yeah. So I am supporting David Beckham, but thinking it's Liverpool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then when I got into it, and I never used to know the full form of the abbreviations that they show on top, like LIVMUN and all. And you didn't have access to internet like that. So
बिल्कुल
it's
नहीं.
like Internet Explorer will take half an hour to first connect, and then another half an hour to show me the name of the team, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
at 128 kbps. So So basically that's how it started. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to support the team that has David Beckham in it because this guy is playing flamboyantly, running on the wings, crossing in, everyone scoring from, dead ball situations.
Uh,
This is a good team. So
yeah.
I started watching that, and like coincidentally, that was in 1999. So
Whoa.
because in 2000, I remember moved to Mumbai. My
Hmm.
dad got transferred, so we moved to Mumbai. I
Hmm.
started watching football a year before,
Hmm.
and I think till maybe 2001, 2002, and till they started streaming football live
Hmm.
in India, I didn't know that United had won the treble. I was just watching
Oh.
highlights.
Oh, damn. Shit. No YouTube also.
Yeah, no, no YouTube, no internet.
नहीं
Internet is
इंटरनेट भाई
120
मतलब यूट्यूब तो बहुत दूर की
right?
बात है बहुत
Yeah.
दूर की बात है ये
So,
तो
yeah. So I never knew that they won the treble. So I came to know about all these things later on. So
हाँ
that is why I kind of get offended when people like, glory hunters. All this is fine, makes sense. It comes with
ऑफ कोर्स
with the whole thing. But I was just watching highlights. That's it.
दैट्स इट आई थिंक हमारी सबकी यार आई थिंक हम देसी लोगों की तो शुरुआत ऐसी ही हुई थी मोस्टली यार सबकी मतलब
हाँ,
कौन एक तो पता नहीं होता था कि लाइव मैचेस कब होते हैं ये वीकेंड वाला फिनोमेना पता नहीं होता था कि अच्छा
हाँ,
वीकेंड पे मैचेस होते हैं अच्छा तो ये
जी,
लोग बैठ के वीकेंड पे देखते हैं फिर कि उस टाइमिंग के हिसाब से फिर मैचेस डिसाइड होते हैं ये तो कुछ कॉन्सेप्ट ही नहीं था हमें बस था कि अच्छा मैचेस हो रहे हैं मैच हो रहा है सडनली एक दिन पता चल गया कुछ मैच हो रहा है या हाइलाइट्स आ गए
टीवी का कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं है। शाम को खेलने गए हुए हैं, अगर अर्ली किक ऑफ है और रात को सो रहे हैं क्योंकि सुबह स्कूल जाना है,
या
9 बजे सुला दिया। You have
मिल्क
to
हाँ
wake up in the morning.
एकदम
So when are you watching TV, right? You're
दे
not.
नो
You're
नॉट
watching TV on a weekend and you're watching highlights.
या बस
Yeah.
और कुछ भी हो रहा था एंड आई थिंक मुझे याद है जब प्रॉपर तुम सही बोल रहे हो करीब 2002 या 2003 की बात है जब टीवी पे फाइनली लाइव स्ट्रीम्स होने लग गए like literally
Mm.
of matches right and फिर I think फिर especially that Henry era वो मुझे याद है
Yeah, yeah,
Henry and Arsenal was the another eye-catching team which you would
yeah.
watch and be like wow this is a team to also to watch ये बढ़िया लगता था मुझे and it's very interesting क्योंकि see हम तुम्हारे इट्स मुझे अब क्यूरियोसिटी होती है कि देख मुझे पता नहीं आई थिंक मैं व्हाई आई particularly followed Chelsea also I realized कि sometimes for some people क्या होता है कि चलो इत्तेफाक की बात तो हो गई ठीक भाई ठीक है ना हाइलाइट्स देख लिए ट्रेबल जीत लिया ये जीत रहे हैं सही टीम है पर वो भी साथ में होता है कि कुछ समथिंग कुछ एक्स फैक्टर होता है कुछ और तेरे लिए आई थिंक वो डेविड बेकहम था इफ आई कैन से
David Beckham tha, हाँ.
and there were a lot
I
of
think
people
it's, I think maybe a year or two later, this movie also came out, Bend It Like Beckham.
oh yes of
And
course
it became a big thing in India because I think there was a Indian origin actress in that and an
अपनी
Indian director, if I remember correctly, right?
Parminder something I forgot her
Yeah,
name
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
है ना
So it became a huge rage, and then I was like, "Oh, I am watching this team, and this they're making movies about the same footballer, so
yeah
it must be great."
must be great I remember that's true actually that actually Bended Like Beckham एक ऐसी फिल्म थी जो एक्चुअली मैंने भी देखी थी कुछ सब लोग वो एक तो टाइटल ही हम वहां पर यार प्री स्ट्रीमिंग जमाने में कोई ऐसी फिल्म का नाम सुन लिया लाइक वाओ ये कोई फिल्म होती है भाई ये तो सही फिल्म होगी मैंने भी वो देखी थी यार फिल्म एंड वी वर ऑल अमेज्ड लाइक वो लाइक अच्छा वाओ देसी लोग ब्राउन पीपल आल्सो वाचिंग
Yeah,
फुटबॉल इन इंग्लैंड आल्सो
waiting to watch it on TV, looking at the listings in the newspaper,
oh
like on
yes
what channel, what time it's going to come in. Every single that's the only time you'd read a newspaper.
एक्चुअली यू आर सो राइट मुझे याद है लास्ट पेज होता था स्पोर्ट्स सेक्शन है ना
Yeah,
स्पोर्ट्स सेक्शन
I used to start reading the newspaper from the back, ulta.
सेम
Yeah.
एब्सोल्युटली द सेम मुझे कुछ फ्रंट पेज देख हाँ ठीक है सिर्फ लास्ट पेज देखो यार लास्ट पेज में
And
क्या चल
and
रहा है स्पोर्ट्स सेक्शन है वो
And then there used to be a Delhi Times or a Gurgaon Times, whatever, Bombay Times.
या
उसके पेज 3 पे कॉमिक्स होती थी और कॉमिक्स के नीचे सिनेमा लिस्टिंग्स एंड देन मूवी दिस होल टीवी गाइड कि टीवी पे क्या कब आने वाला है.
यस यू आर राइट वाओ शार्प
Those
मैं
were the
यार
only
तो पेज
few
भी याद है
pages that
तुम्हें तो
used to. Yeah.
अब तो पेज भी याद है यार बट यस ये सारी टाइमिंग्स होती थी एंड उस जमाने में याद है लिटरली यूज्ड टू फाइंड आउट फुटबॉल मैचेस कब शेड्यूल्ड है थैंक्स टू दैट टीवी लिस्टिंग गाइड which used to be
Yeah.
given to us and we used to be like हाँ हाँ चलो इस वक्त मैच है मैं जानना चाहता हूँ कि लाइक मैं रिसेंटली वी वर टॉकिंग हम बात करते रहते हैं ऑन ऑब्वियसली हम मिल नहीं पाए काफी टाइम से लेकिन तुम बोलते हो यू कम आउट एंड सेड कि यार आई एम डोंट फॉलो फुटबॉल एनीमोर, मैं ज्यादा फॉलो नहीं कर पाता यार, मन नहीं करता एंड स्टफ। तो मुझे बी ऑनेस्ट, लाइक हाउ लॉन्ग हैज दैट बीन गोइंग ऑन दिस सीन, बिकॉज़ यू क्लियरली एट वन टाइम
I,
वॉच्ड इट।
I think that's been going on for around 3-4 years now.
हम्म।
It's not like मैं करना नहीं चाहता, it's like मैं कर नहीं पाता.
हम्म।
And now I've started prioritizing sleep over waking up and watching football, basically. Getting old now, I guess. Earlier than should have come, but yeah. I mean, if it's 1 o'clock in the night, unless
हाँ।
it's a very important and very crazy some Champions League game or which we don't play anymore. So यूरोपा के लिए तो मैं नहीं जागने वाला हूँ, ठीक है? To watch POAK or PAOK, whatever it is, right?
यार मतलब आई दिस दिस आई कैन
Cricket.
दिस आई कैन
Sorry.
अंडरस्टैंड, बिकॉज ये जो फीलिंग होती है ना फटीग की, आई मीन, would
Yeah, I
you
mean, you have office in the morning, then your whole next day is, kind of you're cranky, so you kind of decide you want to watch United play, middle Midtjylland, or you want to have a productive day in office.
तो बेसिकली इट वाज अडल्टिंग वर्सेस वाचिंग यूनाइटेड एट वन पॉइंट, ऐसा
It
हो
was
गया।
adulting. I think also getting married also changed a few things. Not because it's just because I think my wife is also very outgoing. My in-laws and all, we meet every weekend.
हम्म।
So I think most of the times I'm not even at home or in a situation to watch the match.
हाँ। हम्म।
And I started kind of prioritizing family over this, also saying, you know what, just because there is a United match,
हम्म।
I'm not going to say no, that I'm not, let's not meet or let's postpone it to a different weekend or whatever. So yeah, adulting basically, yes.
तो आई एम गोना एक फॉलो अप इस पे पूछना चाहूंगा, लेकिन मैं, क्या ये
हाँ.
इत्तेफाक की तो बात तो नहीं है कि पिछले 4 साल में जब तुमने
Hmm.
एकदम देखना कम कर दिया है, ठीक है तुम्हारी जिंदगी चलती है, फाइन, यू हैव फैमिली एंड स्टफ, यू आर मैरिड, ब्ला ब्ला ब्ला, ठीक है, फेयर इनफ, बट क्या ये इत्तेफाक की बात है कि पिछले 4 साल में यूनाइटेड ने भी कुछ ज्यादा नहीं उखाड़ा है फुटबॉल की
नहीं,
दुनिया में?
मेरे मेरे ख्याल से तो यूनाइटेड ने पिछले 4 साल में तो फिर कुछ थोड़ा बहुत उखाड़ लिया है, और उससे पहले तो कुछ भी नहीं उखाड़ा बिल्कुल भी.
दैट्स ट्रू।
When I was watching it, so I think I should stop watching completely. Maybe they'll win something.
Maybe it's good for United.
Maybe. So there's a school group of ours, and for the longest time, I think we've been doing this, and I think everyone's so invested now that it all comes naturally. So there's this
Hmm.
thing called a juju, right?
Juju, yeah.
So and there are different fans there. So there's a United fan, that's me. There's another United fan which I met through a friend. There's
Hmm.
a Liverpool. There are a couple of Liverpool fans. There's an Arsenal fan, and there's a Chelsea fan also.
Hmm. Hmm.
And it's a group of around group of around 6 people, right?
Hmm.
So everyone is like putting jujus on everyone, right? Bhai, United is losing to fucking Fulham. Okay. Chelsea guys coming in putting a juju. United is gonna, rock this match. They're gonna win 10-0. So Juju is like the opposite. So you say good things so that bad things happen. And like as a United fan, you would say bad things so that
Yeah.
maybe something good happens, right? Like
So,
you would
yeah.
say, there's going to be a hat trick in the first 10, or like random stuff, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
at one point in time, it actually started working to an extent and people started believing in it. And now everyone does it seriously. They
बाप
still
रे,
do it.
बाप रे, seriously.
Yeah. So
That,
Juju is like a big thing for us. We're all
that,
trying to, voodoo and curse the other teams. Sorry, our team, so that they play well.
yeah, that they play well.
Because,
ये nice है
because
this
our
is
luck is so bad that if we say bad, good will happen.
इतना बुरा है कि वो बैड लक भी साइकिल कंप्लीट कर लेता है, वो बोलता है कि बस काफी हो गया।
काफी हो
Let's go
गया.
back. Let's go back.
Right.
मुझे अब मतलब obviously अब I know although you may have not followed for the past 4 years much, but despite that I think वो एक ईशान, I think मुझे मुझे हिसाब से, although yeah आप करीब से नहीं देखते हो फुटबॉल, लेकिन आपको तो obviously आप ओवरऑल हैपनिंग्स तो तब भी you are attuned with what is
हाँ, मतलब at least
happening.
about United, I am still aware of what's happening, what's not. Like if you would ask me who's the manager of Chelsea right now, I would not know.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
4 years down the line, I would name the manager and the starting 11.
It's okay, it changes
But
every year, Ishaan, doesn't matter really.
yeah. Sometimes twice in 1 year.
Sometimes twice in 1 year. You never know. It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
Forget it.
I think
It's
the
like
last, I
asking.
think the last Chelsea manager I can name is Pochettino. I don't know how many he's changed since
So
then.
you were very close. Pochettino left. He left in the summer. He left in the summer. Now we have this guy named Enzo Maresca, and इसको ऐसा निकनेम इसको डाइट पेप कहते हैं क्योंकि ये पेप के साथ काम किया है आर्टेटा की तरह अराउंड द सेम टाइम एज आर्टेटा। और फिर इसने लेस्टर को मैनेज किया, लेस्टर को प्रमोट कराया, और लेस्टर को प्रमोट करके चेल्सी वालों ने पोchettino को निकाल के इसको
So,
ले लिया।
so we have Pep,
यस।
right? City
या
has Pep.
या
You have Diet Pep,
वी
and
हैव
we just
दैट।
sacked Pep Zero,
Pepsi, Pepsi,
right? Coke, Diet Coke, Coke Zero. So Pep, Diet Pep, Pep
मेक
Zero
सेंस, मेक्स
makes sense.
मेक सेंस। भाई उसने कहा था, लेकिन लेकिन यार उसने कहा था यार, eras come to an end, he was not wrong, क्लॉप
Ah,
निकल गया,
they do, they do, which
क्लॉप
is
निकल
fine.
गया। और
He didn't say which era.
he didn't say which era, he didn't specify। ये
He didn't specify. He's still
मिसकोट
right.
मिसकोट करते हैं
Pep
यार।
Zero is right. No, but I feel bad for him. I
हाँ।
actually, when he joined, I was
हम्म।
actually really excited. I like it came from within me that I want to make an effort to start watching United again at odd hours also.
हम्म।
But I think he joined at the wrong time and left at the wrong time.
Yeah, perhaps।
Uh, with the Glazers and all the takeover thing happening.
हम्म। हम्म।
So I think if he would have joined in a more stable environment, a more footballing environment,
हाँ
maybe he could have done better. You never know. But
शायद।
yeah, yeah.
मुझे मुझे भी लगता है यार, मुझे एक्चुअली मैंने अपने प्रीवियस यूट्यूब वीडियोस में भी कहा है, लाइक आई जब टेनाग की साख होने की बात भी हो रही थी, और फिर इवेंचुअली वो ऑब्वियसली हो ही गया, मुझे लगता था यार ये मैनेजर अच्छा है यार, आई डोंट देयर इज अ गुड मैनेजर देयर यार। उसने एग्स को मतलब ऐसे थोड़ा ना पहुंचा दिया यार, ऑलमोस्ट चैंपियंस 1 मिनट विद इन चैंपियंस लीग फाइनल, लाइक विद दैट टीम यार, विद लाइक विद बडिंग सुपरस्टार्स जो अब बन गए हैं सुपरस्टार। भाई वो ऐसे तो भाई कुछ तो होगा इस मैनेजर में यार, समथिंग मस्ट बी देयर। तो क्लियरली इज नॉट लाइक अ फुद्दू मैनेजर, बट वही है कि ही इज कम टू मतलब एक क्या होता है, एक श्राप, जूजू से भरा हुआ
No,
एक कातल है।
even after, I think it's been what, sorry to cut you off. I think it's been what, 12 years now since we last won. No, yeah, 12, 13
12,
years, right?
13,
More than a decade.
11 years. It'll be 12 years, let's
11
be
years now.
honest. Next year,
Yeah,
it
11,
will
yeah,
become 12.
12 years.
It's like, it'll be 12.
I think still the even after 12 years of absolute horseshit display season in and season out,
हाँ
I think the even today the pressure of the it's just overbearing, the pressure of managing United. I think it's still there.
है। आई थिंक ये।
I think even if like I think the it's not even about success. I
हम्म।
think it's about the story that was created that we all kind of bought into.
या।
Pep will stay. Let's say Pep stays for another 6 years, he will beat Ferguson's record easily for the Premier Leagues and everything. But the next person who comes in will still not have as much pressure of managing City as there is pressure of managing United,
हम्म।
because it's not only about winning. I
इट्स
think it's about the pressure is also there to play a certain way, to
यस।
do certain things, to
हम्म।
behave a certain way, to
हम्म।
say certain things,
हम्म।
and then to win in a certain way.
या।
If some manager comes in and starts winning with United comprehensively like Pep does with City,
हाँ
I think half the people will lose interest.
सीरियसली।
I think all United fans want to first lose till the 80th minute and win in the next 10 minutes.
डैम।
I think that's what they want. I think so. I mean, I think that's what would probably encourage me to watch, or probably not watch, but like start properly following like day in day out again. But I think that's what we're used to. I think,
या
and that's what we're holding on to, and that's why we're not winning.
मतलब एक तो है, एक चीज को तो कह सकते हो, यूनाइटेड की जो मैनेजरियल जॉब है, मतलब जिसको अंग्रेजी में मुहावरा है ना उसके लिए, हैवी लाइज द क्राउन। सो इट इज लिटरली यूनाइटेड मैनेजर हैवी लाइज द क्राउन, बिकॉज
Yeah.
एक तो यार क्योंकि फर्गसन ने अनप्रेसिडेंटेड डोमिनेशन किया इंग्लिश फुटबॉल में, ही सेट अ, सो एक तो था ही, यस ट्रॉफीज इज वन थिंग, but also yeah, the way he won things also was a trademark which became of United sides, right? He
That's what I'm saying. The way he won things, the way he did his press conferences,
hmm.
the way everyone was supposed to behave, the way
Yeah.
he treated those reporters, the journalists, and everything. I think all those small things also are still expected from any Manchester United manager now. So
Hmm.
if any manager is being nice to a journalist, he's
Yeah.
like, oh. So I think the only person who was capable,
हाँ.
who was hired, not non-hired people, but the hired people,
हम्म.
I think was Mourinho.
ये मुझे
And
पता था.
I think he should have been given more time.
हम्म.
Even if he would have lost for 6 years in a row, I
हम्म.
think the seventh year he would have gotten that trophy.
Probably actually, yeah. If Mourinho.
I think he was the only person who was unfazed by the job.
हाँ, वो तो है उसको.
And I think probably Solskjaer, because he मेरे को सीईओ बना दो तो आई एम ऑल्सो हैप्पी.
I'm also happy. मुझे
कर
लगता है
लिया तो कर लिया, वरना निकाल दिया, वी वर सीईओ फॉर अ डे. सो
भाई सही है, मैंने तो जी ली जिंदगी यार. माय माय बॉयहुड ड्रीम इज डन. कि मैंने अपने क्लब के लिए मैंने कर लिया, मैंने मैनेज जहां पर मैं लेजेंड हूँ वहां पर मैनेज भी कर लिया.
एग्जैक्टली.
इट्स लाइक बॉक्स
So I think he was a bit fearless and pressureless in that regard, that he knew that he's gotten a job way above his pay grade and his
टिक.
skill set at that time
हाँ.
as a manager.
बिल्कुल. नो
And
बिल्कुल.
look at him now. Where is he? Who knows,
यार ये,
right?
इफ यू रिमेम्बर एट द सेम टाइम, ये नॉट ओनली ओले गुनर सोल्जर है, ये लैम्पार्ड के साथ भी यही सीन था, है ना.
नहीं
लैम्पार्ड
था
एट
यार.
चेल्सी.
लैम्पार्ड शुरू से हग रहा था, ठीक है.
यार.
Solskjaer still had the Manchester Reds flying high, in some way or the other. If not week in, week out, at least most of the times you're winning the big games also, just out of passion and desire.
I think I would retrospectively, यार ईशान, I think I will regretfully kind of agree with you, क्योंकि जो फर्स्ट सीजन था लैम्पार्ड का ना, मुझे लगता है वो हम थोड़े बहुत प्योर वाइब्स पे खेल रहे हैं. वो कि सब लोग, दिस यंग टीम कमिंग टुगेदर, सारे यंगस्टर्स आर पुशिंग थ्रू, क्योंकि ट्रांसफर बैन भी था. तो इट्स सो,
Hmm.
एक क्राउड, एक फैन सिंपैथी भी थी लैम्पार्ड के साथ. अगर अगर फर्स्ट ओपनिंग गेम इमेजिन, मुझे याद है अभी भी, वो दैट वाज अ हॉरिबल गेम. Because we didn't play that badly, but we lost 4-0 to United at Old Trafford. I remember.
Hmm.
That was a horrible game. Lampard's first game to Solskjaer's United. And मैंने बोला भाई यार इतना बुरा खेले भी नहीं है, लेकिन हार गए. लेकिन आई थिंक फैंस वर स्टिल लाइक कोई नहीं, क्योंकि वही ना, एक तो लैम्पार्ड का वो वैल्यू था, और एक साथ में कि ट्रांसफर बैन भी लगा हुआ है, तो उसने किसी तरह, और उसने
Hmm.
फोर्थ दिला दिया. एफए कप फाइनल चलो हार गया, लेकिन पहुंच गया, व्हाटएवर. एंड फिर सेकंड सीजन में ऑब्वियसली आई थिंक देन द लिमिटेशन शोड ऑफ हिज मैनेजरियल
Yeah.
एबिलिटी. वो दिख गया. वो दिख गया कि नहीं भाई
I
इतना
think
नहीं हो पाएगा.
I think when required, if there would have been any other manager, you guys would have fallen apart in the first season itself. But considering Lampard knew Chelsea,
हम्म.
and probably the only thing he did was maybe like a glue effect, where
हम्म.
he just kept held it together for 1 month, and every good thing that happened seemed great rather
हम्म.
than being good.
या.
And obviously, when you have low expectations, you know you're not getting any transfer. You're like, and even if you lose a few badly,
या.
you're like, yeah, we didn't get any transfers, we didn't get any new signings, and then you start, going into a delusion.
या.
Not even delusion. You start, giving valid excuses to yourself. Then it's a young team; they will make mistakes. They're not, consistent and all that stuff. So
बिल्कुल.
then, the season seems great. Oh, we had a young team and we
यस.
didn't do great, but we did the best with what we could. So I think Lampard did that well, where he just held the club together for a year, and
हम्म.
when the actual pressure came on to then perform
हम्म.
week in week out,
हम्म.
that's when it all kind of fell apart.
इट डिड. आई असेसमेंट एक्चुअली तुम्हारा काफी सही है, क्योंकि वो हमने देख लिया उसके बाद में लैम्पार्ड ने क्या किया. भाई मतलब एवर्टन में क्या किया उसने, और फिर जब वापस चेल्सी आया, ओ माय गुडनेस भाई, वो तो याद मत दिलाओ. दोज आर दो दैट इज वन पीटीएसडी ईयर फॉर मी.
Hmm.
मैं तो भूलना चाहता हूँ उसको जिंदगी से अपने पूरे. आफ्टर ब्रोमन लेफ्ट, लेट्स नॉट ब्रिंग बैक ट्रॉमेटिक मेमोरीज एनीवे. बट I would, I was, मुझे याद है, like, I missed, I still sometimes, because, अभी तक, since, I believe since Fergie has gone, or even since when Conte has gone, at Chelsea, Conte, मुझे लगता है पेप क्लॉप एरा में ना, वो राइवलरीज का कुछ फ्लेवर बदल गया, है ना. जैसे राइवलरीज प्ले आउट होती है प्रीमियर लीग में, लाइक ये मैंने यश के साथ भी बात की थी, मुझे याद है पॉडकास्ट में, कि बड़ा रोमांस सा चलता रहता है भाई, दोनों के बीच में चलता रहता था. नाउ ऑब्वियसली पेप एंड क्लॉप, भाई हाँ, ग्रेट मैनेजर, ग्रेट मैनेजर, ग्रेट मैनेजर. मैंने बोला फर्गी वेंगर, फर्गी मरीनियो, मोरिनियो वेंगर, ये नहीं, दे गाली देते थे सीधे अपने एक दूसरे को, मुंह पे नहीं, व्हाटएवर, या he's आई रिस्पेक्ट हिम, बट दैट वाज नॉट राइट, इस वाला काइंड ऑफ टोन होता था हर वक्त सबका, यू नो
हाँ मतलब respect him was also on a maybe very very good day. You had 10 hours of
वेरी गुड।
it was
डिपेंड हु
like
वन, अगर कोई जीता जो जीता था वो बोलता था रिस्पेक्ट। वो वाला बंदा, वो वाला बोलता था मैनेजर कि हाँ रिस्पेक्ट यार, आई कंप्लीटली आई रिमेम्बर जब फर्स्ट सीजन मरीने आया था, तो ही आई थिंक
अभी लास्ट वीक ही 8-2 हराया, थोड़ा रिस्पेक्ट कर लेता हूँ, कुछ नहीं होता इस बार के लिए. Taking pot shots at Arsenal also now.
ओ माय गुडनेस यार, व्हाट डेज यार,
Wait,
लाइक
I think more than United, Arsenal has given me the most happiness in life.
why would you say that,
I think even in the post-Ferguson era, I think Arsenal has given me the most happiness in life.
why
From a footballing sense,
फुटबॉल एक्चुअली या
They
उनने
have they have they have screwed up every single time that I wanted them to screw up. They have
you can
never
always
failed
count
me.
on Arsenal not
You
to
can
win.
always count on Arsenal. And
He will
they're still doing it. They're still doing it.
still doing it. They are still doing it. That's the funny thing, यार. Actually, Arsenal, which are actually to be credits to Arteta, उसने I think उसने फाउंडेशन ले कर दिया, लेकिन मुझे वही लगता है कि वो शायद जीत नहीं पाएगा कुछ मेजर, आई थिंक आर्सेनल के साथ, उसको लिए उसको उनको एक लेवल अबव मैनेजर शायद चाहिए हो, शायद, दिस इज माय ओपिनियन, एटलीस्ट आई फील सो, आई फील सो।
I think Arteta has a better chance of winning the Premier League with any other PL team also,
हाँ,
but not Arsenal. I think there is a problem with that club. Not the players, not the manager, not the football directors, not the team. It's just that when you enter, the Emirates, you have to come second. That's what it's all about. You have to come second.
मैं तो यार, मैं एक्चुअली मैं आर्सेनल फैंस का सोचता हूँ, बिकॉज आई थिंक ऑफ आर योर मिजरी डेज, ठीक है, तुम्हारा भी काफी लंबा अकाल हो।
What do you think of it? They're still ongoing. What are you thinking of? You think of today, there's a misery day. There's no football happening. It's a international break. Misery, still misery. No, actually, these are the happy days for us now. When there's no football happening for United.
Yeah, this is a happy day. But speaking of happy days, तुमने सुना है अब नया मैनेजर अपना रूबन एमोरिम इज
हाँ yeah.
कमिंग, so I think what, तुम्हारे क्या ख्याल आता है भाई इस बंदे के बारे में? Have you heard of him before? If you're not, what do you
Yeah,
think?
I have. I've heard of him in passing as a player. I
Hmm.
don't know how he does as a manager. I
Hmm.
don't follow sporting or how they play.
Yeah.
I honestly don't rate the Portuguese league a lot. I
Hmm.
don't know how they've played with other teams in other leagues, maybe in the Champions League or what. So I'm absolutely clueless,
Hmm.
right?
They did.
But
They did. By the way, if I don't know if you know, but Amorim's Sporting beat City 4-1 in the Champions.
yeah, yeah, I didn't see the match, but I saw the scoreline.
Yes. Yeah.
They did, yeah, they did. But again, City are in a slump. Everyone's beating City right now.
Yeah, that's true also. I
Yeah,
mean,
so I don't think if that is of huge significance or not.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure he has a yeah. See, every manager who comes to United,
Hmm.
before that they have a very well drilled team and everything is happening really. Everything is good, and as soon as they come, it's complete chaos.
Yeah.
Anyone, people, people like I think other than Fernandez, nobody's consistent. Everyone's even forgotten how to fucking pass a ball.
Sometimes
And
he,
now I'm thinking, why did we sell McTominay?
भाई मैकटोमिने तो मस्त कर रहा है नापोली में भाई, जाके गोल्स पे गोल्स मारता जा रहा
भाई
है, इज
बढ़िया बेंच प्लेयर था यार.
बड़ी।
कभी भी लेके आओ, गोल भी मार देगा कि हाथ पैर तोड़ने हैं, सर फोड़ना है, कुछ भी कर लेगा, डिफेंडिंग कर लेगा, कहीं भी भगा लो उसे. आई डोंट नो व्हाई वी सेलिंग सच प्लेयर्स.
I don't know, and he's doing so well for Napoli यार, Conte उसको, Napoli are on top of the Serie A, and
He's
Thomas huge
Conte's
part.
he's Conte's perfect player. You give him two instructions and he will
Hmm.
follow them to the T.
Yeah.
अपना दिमाग नहीं लगाना पड़ेगा उसे.
Hmm.
बता दिया क्या करना है, दो ही
Hmm.
चीजें बताई हैं and he will do them perfectly.
What do you need? क्या क्या मेंटालिटी यार, ऐसे प्लेयर हो गए तो क्या दुनिया उखाड़ दोगे तुम तो यार ऐसे प्लेयर्स के साथ।
अभी and I think that's the kind of player that Mourinho also wants.
Yeah.
And I was like, when Ten Hag got sacked, I think there was a conversation going on in our school group.
Hmm.
Who should we hire?
Hmm.
Who's left? And I think nobody knew about Ruben Amorim, and nobody was talking about him until that news came out for the first time.
Hmm.
And like everyone asking us, like, I think we should get back Mourinho. I think we need that toxicity in our life. I think that toxicity is what's going to put United back on the pedestal.
Yeah, see,
Like,
but
I think with the new owners now, I think they would, if they would back Mourinho, he would empty half the squad
hmm.
and get some random players from League Two or some Brighton or something. No, Brighton's a good team. Actually, they beat us every single time. From Brentford or something, right?
Uh,
And they would play great. Mourinho needs a team of underdogs.
yeah.
He doesn't need an underdog club, but in that club he needs a team of underdogs. Players who think less of themselves. Like for example, you get any player who has never thought of playing for United and
Uh,
get them to the club and pull a Mourinho on them.
yeah.
This fucker will end up being Haaland.
He can do that. I think
So
Mourinho has that.
that's what Mourinho does. That's what Mourinho does.
He does. वो करता है.
I
In
think
fact,
that's why he's great with English players because English players, have that mentality.
हाँ. जी सर.
जो बॉस ने बोला है वो करना है
हाँ.
और वो
That's true.
बिल्कुल करना ही करना है जो मर्जी हो जाए.
The Gaffa की बात सुननी है बेसिकली.
हाँ.
Gaffa की
Passion
बात.
and desire.
Passion and
Yeah.
desire. And ये fairly enough, ईशान पता है तुम्हें पता है. So when मुझे याद है जब इट वाज आई थिंक पोचेटिनो को हायर करने से पहले बहुत लोगों का नाम लिया जा रहा था चेल्सी फैन बेस में भी कि किसको करेंगे किसको करेंगे. हमारे बीच में भी बहुत लोगों की राय उठी कि मरीनियो को वापस ले आओ क्योंकि रूमन तो गया तो बैड ब्लड इज गॉन तो भाई फ्रेश पेज एंड व्हाट नॉट बिकॉज भी हमारी भी यही सोच थी क्योंकि बात ये क्या है कि ये भाई किसी भी तरह
Because
का.
बात ये है कि we are all toxic and we love toxicity and we know that whether we win with Mourinho or not, we're gonna have a gala time.
That is true. Whatever happens.
It's world. So see, winning the Premier League is World Wrestling Federation (WWF)
हाँ.
and having Mourinho is World Wrestling Entertainment.
Oh my goodness,
You
what
know
क्या.
it's fake. You know it's not happening, but
Yeah.
you are still watching it. You're
Oh,
still watching it.
no, that's a beautiful
So I
statement.
think I think Mourinho. There's one guarantee that Mourinho comes with, and that's full blown entertainment, breakdowns, chaos,
Oh my.
toxicity, every single thing.
Everything. Drama.
And if you're
Drama.
attracted to that, if you're talking about rehiring Mourinho and I'm talking about rehiring Mourinho at different clubs, I think we're just toxic people
Toxic people.
wanting that toxicity in our life.
Oh my goodness. बाप रे. That's. भाई वो अभी भी बचा रहा है वो he's like वो अभी वो बोल रहा है he wants to come back to England. बोल रहा है मैं इंग्लैंड
And look at the club he's chosen. Passion, desire, that's it.
Yeah, Fenerbahce is all passion
He
desire.
has the fans.
Yeah,
The players play with passion.
yeah,
It is it is very emotional. At
yeah.
least the derby games are very, very
Very
emotional.
open. Fener
And
Galatasaray.
that's what Mourinho wants. He will tweak your emotions. He will play with the players' emotions to motivate them. And that's the club he's chosen.
That's true.
I think he's with Galatasaray now, right?
No, Fenerbahce.
Fenerbahce. Yeah, I mean same difference.
Yeah.
Both are very, passionate supporters, passionate clubs. The derby is like, a big clash and everything. So that's what he's chosen. Same with Roma, Italian clubs
Yeah,
never win, but the fans backing is ultimate.
बाप रे. रोमा
He,
अल्ट्रास जो है भाई बाप रे. उफ.
I think Mourinho still talks about the United support.
वो बोलता है.
Every chance he gets, he still talks about it. So I think that's the kind of club he needs.
The only club he doesn't talk about is Spurs.
What's there to talk about?
वो स्पर्स क्या है बात करने की क्या जरूरत है वो खुद ही बोलता है
Guys,
कि जीतेगी भाई उनने कुछ करी और मेरे साथ नहीं खेला.
Spurs is not winning and they're exporting losers also. Harry Kane ने बायर्न को हरा दिया भाई.
भाई
वो वहां जाके भी नहीं जीत पाया.
बेचारा यार वहां पर भी मुझे तो बहुत बुरा लगा कि इसकी कैसी किस्मत है भाई. बायर्न जैसी एक बुंदेसलीगा मतलब सट्टे वाली मशीन जो हर सत्ते जीतते जाते हैं उनको जाके जूजू लगा दिया भाई. उन पे जूजू लगा दिया कि भाई अब तुम
बायर
ना जीतो.
लेवरकुसेन जीत रही है भाई. बायर लेवरकुसेन जीत रही है.
हाँ लेवरकूसन जीत रही अनबीटन.
अनबीटन.
अनबीटन. अनबीटन भाई साहब.
आर्सेनल बायर्न बायर लेवरकुसेन बुंडेसलीगा जीत रही है. आर्सेनल फैंस यहाँ रो रहे हैं
भाई
कि अनबीटन कैसे हो गया, ये तो नहीं है, उसमें तो ये चीटिंग हुई थी, वो रेफरी ऐसा था.
बाप रे. आर्सेनल फैन.
लिवरपूल ने कैसे खिलाए होंगे क्योंकि अलोंसो लिवरपूल के लिए खेलता था.
Oh my goodness, मैं Arsenal fans are a treat also to watch यार, मजा आता है उनको देख के हुए, उनका भी मेल्टडाउन देखे हुए। लास्ट सीजन जब उन्होंने बेचारे जीतते जीतते हक दिया उन्होंने, लाइक लिवरपूल, मैं हंसी रहा था
भाई
उन पे।
लास्ट सीजन नहीं, वो उनके हर सीजन की वो है।
दैट्स एक्चुअली फैक्चुअली ट्रू, बिकॉज
इट्स एक्चुअली ट्रू।
कहानी सीजन सीजन की, एज दे वुड से। कहानी सीजन सीजन की
हाँ,
होती है
सीजन सीजन।
आर्सेनल की। बट आई थिंक, बट यू नो व्हाट, we should do this more often, yeah, Ishan. I think I like catching up over football with you. We used to have a
Yeah.
lot of these conversations before also. मुझे बोलता है उस पर तब भी मजा आता था भाई मुझे। Obviously we're doing it right now in front of a camera, but nevertheless I think, because I think every fan यार, हमारे ना, हम देसी लोग, ब्राउन पीपल, कुछ कुछ हमारे यूनिक एक्सपीरियंस है भाई। हम थोड़ा वहां पर यूरोप में पले बड़े, वहां पर कल्चर, हमारे कल्चर डिफरेंट है,
हाँ,
एसोसिएशन। एंड आई थिंक
आई थिंक वी
दैट,
क्रिएटेड आवर ओन फुटबॉलिंग कल्चर।
बिल्कुल, आई थिंक वी हैव, एंड वी फॉर्म कम्युनिटीज डिफरेंटली, जैसे तुम्हारा ये जूजू ग्रुप हो गया, है ना,
हाँ।
वैसे 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 मेरा भी यहाँ पर बैठ के एक पुराने मेरे एल्मा मैटर का, मेरे एसआरसीसी के एल्मा मैटर का, हमारा भी एक चेल्सी ग्रुप था। और हमारा हम वी बॉन्डेड क्लोजर देन एवर व्हेन व्हिच वाज इन माय फाइनल ईयर ऑफ माय एसआरसीसी 2012। और हम सब चैंपियंस लीग फाइनल देखने गए थे साथ में। मुझे अभी भी याद है, इट वाज मिडिल ऑफ एग्जाम्स, फाइनल ईयर के एग्जाम्स थे, बीच में लंबा गैप था। जूनियर्स थे उस ग्रुप में, और एक दो सीनियर्स थे और बैचमेट्स थे, हम सब देखने
दैट
गए।
वुड हैव बीन 2010 और 11।
2012, ट्वेंटी
ओके।
इलेवन 2012 सीजन, जब
ओके।
सिटी, अरे एग्वेरो एग्वेरो सीजन, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द एग्वेरो सीजन।
अगला सीजन।
या सॉरी, पीटीएसडी ट्रिगर नहीं करना चाहता तेरा, बट सो, बट
You
बट
win some, you lose some.
you win some, you lose some. True, and that.
I think we won games that way so many times. Bound to happen to someone else also.
That's true, yeah. That's true. That's true. But that's football, actually. Yeah, that's what football is, and and that's how we. I think how we
See,
love
we've
creating.
been consistent with Fergie time throughout.
Yeah,
Till 2012 used to win in Fergie time. Now we lose in Fergie time. So it's the same thing.
what goes around comes around, भाई. As this as it comes around. But let's do this more often, भाई. Then
Yeah.
thanks for chatting with me, भाई. अच्छा लगा अब तुमसे आपसे बात करके. And we'll stay in touch. You take care.
Hopefully meet before GTA 6 releases.
Hopefully before GTA 6 releases, brother. Hopefully before GTA 6 releases. Uh, Take care, brother. Love you.
Yeah.
And jaldi
You
milo.
too,
और
man.
क्या?
See you.
See you, brother. Love you. Take care.